Yo, how's it going, everyone? My name is Sanchez4, or Renzo for short, and welcome back to another Pokemon X Y Wi-Fi battle. Sorry that, again, it's been a while since I uploaded a Wi-Fi battle. Just been busy doing some other stuff, and busy with my own life, pretty much, so I just didn't get a chance to upload this Wi-Fi battle. So, I'm not really gonna go into too much detail about the team thing, simply because this was a very stalling match. It was like 48 turns long, so it's a very long battle. And but it was an okay match. And some parts I enjoyed, other ones I just got annoyed by. But we'll go through the team preview quickly. I'm using pretty much the same team like I used last time. The only new members on this team is the Tyrantrum, which again is probably my favorite fossil Pokemon, one of my favorite Pokemon ever. And also the Reuniclus is a new member to this team, but it's actually a defensive Reuniclus. But I should do an offensive one instead, but that's just me. Looking at honestly, looking at my opponent's team, the one Pokemon that he has to get rid of easily to win is pretty much the Weezing, which is an important matter because almost every Pokemon on his team is a physical attacker Pokemon. The only one inside the field that's a special attacker is the Togekiss, but again, I'm not too worried about that. Looking at my opponent's team, the one Pokemon I really have that's kind of a threat is going to be that's Skarmory, because of the whole whirlwind / spikes and stuff or bullshit. So anyway, looking at his team, I actually started with the Machamp because honestly, looking at his team, he had the Gigalith, so I predicted that as the lead, and it turned out to be paying off. So right off the bat, I just went for the Dynamic Punch. It really does a lot of damage. He even has the Citrus, which is interesting, but at the same time, really isn't going to help too much because right here, he hits himself in the face. And that's actually perfect, because now I can punch Gigalith into the face now, once again, and that Gigalith right at the back. Plus, that was his physical wall too, so yeah, he's gone. So now he brings out the Togekiss, and I don't want to stay in because I'm slower than this thing. I know he's going to go for the flinching bullshit with Air Slash, so I just switched to my Florges, which is my most safest play anyway. You can tell, like, look at Flores just eating that up. Give me another one. Also, I forgot to mention, go ahead and leave a like onto this video if you would like to see me continue this. If not, then I probably won't continue this, but it depends on your support. So anyway, I decided here to actually switch into the Tiger because I knew he was going to switch into Skarmory, because that's the most obvious play he's going to make, is switching into the Skarmory. Plus, I do have the Focus Dash on me, so this thing guy is going to get a lot of recoil damage off, and I'm going to be able to outspeed it on next turn with a Drain Punch. And Drain Punch is going to do a shitload of damage, people, let me tell you. It's going to do a crap ton of damage, as you guys will see here. So I go for the Drain Punch, and you guys see, that does a nice chunk. Well, actually, it didn't do as much as I thought it would. I was actually expecting that to do a lot more damage, but it really didn't work. No, but at least I got damage off of that Skarm. So he's definitely after my Florges. You can tell, like, this is why Skarmory is such an annoying Pokemon. Probably one of the most annoying Pokemon I ever fight. I go for the Moonblast here. I didn't simply predicting him to maybe go for a Spike Disarm, maybe at least go for it, but nope, he's just gonna roost all that damage off that he took, and that really pissed me off, pretty much. And this is why Skarmory is one of my least favorite stalling Pokemon. This thing just is annoying as shit. And nothing on my team actually can stop this thing, and the only one that can do that is Weezing. Weezing is the only one who can stop this thing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and switch into James. I could have switched into, Machamp to predict the spikes, but I really did not want to risk that at all. So I just didn't want to risk it. Let's just say that. I didn't want to risk it. So he's going to withdraw. I honestly don't have a major problem with that, because anything he brings in is going to get burned, because he has nothing that resists the Will-O-Wisp. But surprisingly, he brings in the Gyarados, and I thought, why would he need that? But it actually turns out he has the Lumberry on this Gyarados, so I know it's not his Make Lucian. But is that really going to stop making me use Will-O-Wisp? Nope, it's not going to stop me. I'm just going to keep going for Will-O-Wisp all the time. Let me tell you, people, I did not miss a single Will-O-Wisp this entire game. I did not miss a single damn Will-O-Wisp. That is how well trained Weezing really is. So right here, I just say, you know what? I can just take any hit, even if he goes for another Dragon Dance or goes for Waffle. I can eat it like a monster. So I'm just gonna go for the Stab Sludge Bomb. Just keep doing stab, and it does a shitload of damage. So he's gonna go for Waterfall again. Weezing does not give a care about Waterfall. He doesn't care at all, not one bit at all. Okay, now he has left his Gyarados. I was thinking of staying in, but I decided just to go for the risky play. I'm gonna go straight into Toxicroak since I'm gonna get this HP back thanks to my Dry Skin, and since he's not Mega, I can freely bring in him with absolutely no problem. So the Gyarados dies to his own burn. That's the reason I switched into Toxicroak, so he can get his HP back. But now he brings out this damn thing. And so, right here, I go for the Sucker Punch thinking, okay, maybe it's a Choice Scarf Garchomp. Nope! Turns out, it's a fucking Swords Dance set. I was like, well, fuck me. No, I really am serious. I was not expecting a Swords Dance Garchomp. I really wasn't expecting that at all. And it's funny because most Garchomps you see are always Choice Scarf. I'm so used to seeing that all the time, I thought it was Choice Scarf. But nope, he bluffed it pretty damn well. So, now I decided to bring Reuniclus, and the reason I brought him into this is, it's due to the reason, now that I know he's not Choice Scarf, I can use this opportunity and go for a Trick Room, and I'm gonna let him kill me on this turn. And I go for Psychic, it does a crap ton of fucking damage, and he's gonna kill Reuniclus. Honestly, I could have saved Reuniclus for that Skarmory, but I probably didn't need Reuniclus that much, because like I said, Weezing pretty much can stop that thing too. So I'm gonna go into my powerful thing of a thing, and I'm just gonna go for the safe Dynamic Punch, as he's just gonna let this thing go down. Plus, I'm going to take a shitload of damage from that. Both the Rough Skin and the Rocky Helmet damage. I'm going to take a lot of damage from that. But you know what? I got the Trigger Move, so it's time for my turn to start putting in some work. So I'm going to Skarmory, which is kind of a bad thing, but not. So, but first, I actually went for the Dynamic Punch just to confuse him. But unfortunately for me, he does not hit himself in the face that turn. That blew big time. That just blows. But that shit happens. So now that I got him confused, I decided right here to go for the knockoff. I actually faked it to make him think I was Choice Bandit or something, but I just went for the safe knockoff just to bluff it, and kind of paid off because I at least got rid of Skarmory's leftovers, which is good. And unfortunately for me, yet again, Tax's actually on his end. I guess it's to make up for me letting those Will-O-Wisp, is that he manages to break through confusion twice. Which sucks big time, but you know what, that's stuff happens. So now it comes to Skarmory. Again, I went for the Will-O-Wisp. I honestly do not care who gets burned here. But he does bring the Togekiss, which I could have went for Sludge Bomb to predict that, but or the Switch to predict the Switch, but I really didn't want to risk that. So it just didn't matter in the long run. So Togekiss is out here. I just went back into Florges. I mean, why the hell not? And Florges will get hit by spikes again. I really don't care. And Florges, once again, eats that like a monster. Just doesn't care. Florges does not care about Togekiss at all. She just doesn't care. Not one bit at all, man. Not one bit at all. Anyway, so, I decided to switch into Tyrantrum, or, actually no, I didn't do that. I actually went for the Wish, my bad. I went for the Wish, thinking he may stay in or something, but for some weird reason he didn't do that. I really was surprised about that. Really was surprised. So, I'm just gonna bring in Weezing, and I was expecting possibly a Whirlwind, or at the very least a, braver, but he actually decides to do this and go for Roost again. I don't know why. So this was probably my first bad over prediction. I went for the Sludge Bomb, thinking he would switch into Togekiss, predicting my Willow. No, he didn't do that. He actually goes for Warp, and it makes a really nice prediction there. So that was a really nice play on his. That was definitely a nice play on his part, predicting the over prediction. So I don't know why the fuck I made that over prediction. I was just so stupid. I should have just went for Will-O-Wisp, but I just didn't fucking think about that. God damn it. And this is a part of the match that, like I said, is super stally and that stuff. And I'll be honest, if I did not have Weezing, he could have won just by spamming Whirlwind all the damn time. Like, I'm really dead serious. If I did not have Weezing in this match, he would have just spammed the Whirlwind almost all throughout the entire game, and I would have lost because of that. And I was so annoyed by that one time I tried to face against him. And that just pissed me freaking off, but I'm glad I had Weezing here, and you'll see why. So, I just went for the safe Moonblast. Instead of just going for another Wish, I just went straight away for the Moonblast just to get some damage off. And then I go for another one. Now right here, I was expecting to go for Whirlwind this turn. I was expecting to do that. Nope, he fucking goes for a Roost again. And I was like, fuck. Fucking hell, man. What the hell? So, I just went for the Moonblast. Again, the main thing I have to do here is just to get as much damage as I possibly can. And, unfortunately, it brings out my freaking Timer Gem. And again, Timer Gem still can't do shit to this Skarmory. I mean, Skarmory can't do anything to me. The only thing he can really do to me is just go for a, Whirlwind or something, but I go for the Stone Edge just to get some more extra damage off. And finally, it brings out this damn freaking Skarmory. And this time, I'm not gonna fucking over-predict. I'm just gonna go straight for the freaking Will-O-Wisp, right damn here. Actually, no, I went for Flamethrower, sorry. I go for Flamethrower. Look how much damage that Flamethrower does. That does the same amount of damage as Roost does. As much as how Roost gives him back HP. I mean, look, there's HP. That's how much the Flamethrower does to him. So this time, I decided to go for Will-O-Wisp, predicting him to go for Roost again. Exactly what he does. And now I finally burned this damn thing, and since I got rid of leftovers, killing this thing is going to be freaking easy. Easy as pie. Let me tell ya. So, I actually just decided to go for Flamethrower. I mean, why the fuck not? I'll just go for Flamethrower this turn. And, I mean, yeah, also has a Citrus Berry, which doesn't surprise me. A lot of Togekiss always carry that. Now, this was another really good play on his part. He made a really good prediction here. Normally, I will... Now, I just decided to switch because, again, I'm fearing the air... Actually, no, wait a second. No, he just... Oh, actually, no, wait a minute. He just goes for that. Sorry, my bad. My bad, people. My bad. Yeah, okay, this was not the moment he did, so... Anyway... So, I just went for the Moonblast, because I want to. And yeah, actually goes for the Dazzle. I was expecting Air Slash, but... I guess maybe he just didn't feel like flinching or something. And Togekiss is pretty much almost dead at this point. So, he decides to switch back into his Skarmory, as I go for the Wish this turn. I could have just switched into Weezing to pick that, but I really didn't feel like it, so... Really was no point. There was, like, no point of doing that at all. And, so I decided at this point, why not just go ahead and go for the all-powerful Moonblast. And I'm sorry if you can hear that rumbling. That's, a construction site in front of this house, so... And he also Whirlwind, and it takes me out of my Weezing, which is perfect, because now I can take out the Skarmory from this range. And I mean, you guys are gonna see why Weezing was so important for the Skarmory. Look, here's the Roost, and now here comes the all-powerful Flamethrower. Look how much damage this Flamethrower does. Look at that. That does as much damage as how much HP he gets from Roost, and the burn makes the deal more. So, and you guys can see he just goes for another Roost, thinking, okay, well. Maybe he'll get me from dead. Nope. And this is the end of the turn where you realize his roost is pretty much useless, because by the time he uses roost, he's going to lose more HP than how much he gains back, so he just decided to let his Starmie go down and just go straight into... Just let him die and then he can go back into the Togekiss. As I just go straight for the almighty powerful flamethrower. And so, I finally gave it to this damn fucking annoying Storm, which was so annoying, but I finally got rid of him. And that was the majority of the stalling fast that was in this match. And that stuff. Now this part, he made a really good prediction, and this was a big mistake. And I actually was thinking of staying in and going for a Sludge Bomb, thinking he would probably flinch me and I could probably not flinch. But he makes a very solid play here on this part. He actually switched into Scizor predicting my switch. Here's the thing though. If he actually did have to, but here's the thing, if he did in fact go into, because, you're gonna see here, it's actually Mega Scizor. And let me tell you, Mega Scizor is bulky as fuck. And that stuff, and he goes for Swords Dance. If I stayed in, no, don't get me wrong though, I did manage to figure out a way to get through this, so. I might get full HP, and I just went for the Willows because why the fuck not? I mean, look at this. Bam! He takes that bullet punch still very well. I go for Willows, and I finally freaking burn this damn thing. I finally burn him. And, this is really badass, but, nice making neutral. I could have went for Pain Split here, but I just decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for Flamethrower, see if I can kill him. And, it's not gonna kill, but it does a lot, and the burn is gonna be enough to kill this darn Scizor. And I'll be honest to a lot of you people, if I missed it at Will-O-Wisp, I would have lost the game. This Scizor would have swept my entire team, because my other two Pokemon are very freaking weak to, Scizor. But keep in mind, if I actually, stayed in predicting Scizor still went for Will-O-Wisp and I landed it, or even if I missed, it would not really matter. But this year, I made a really big fucking bad mistake here. I made a really big misclick here. I meant to go for Sludge Bomb since it's super effective, because judging by the way he had Citrus, I had a feeling he probably had a Roost. Because I was like, damn it, how many freaking Roost Pokemon do you have on your damn fucking team? Because like, but this is why Togekiss is one of my least favorite Pokemon ever. It's just so fucking annoying with the whole flinching bullshit. So this is the final time. The only way I have a chance to win is to freaking land the Stonehenge, and I landed, and that's a dead Togekiss. And that is pretty much the game. So anyway, it was a very good match. He definitely would have won that game if I missed it that Will-O-Wisp. If I missed that Will-O-Wisp on the Scizor at the Swords Dance, I probably could have lost. I swear to God, I could have lost. Or what I could have done is, I could have lived one, go for Pain Split, get some HP back, go for a Flamethrower, and that still would have been a dead Scizor regardless. But I had to go for Will-O-Wisp. I had to go for it because if I missed it, I would have freaking died on the next turn and I would have lost the match. But luckily, my Will-O-Wisp landed, so his Scizor was pretty much useless at that point. So anyway, thanks for watching everyone. And remember to leave a like on this video if you want this video series to continue. I'll continue making this series once a week or probably once every 2 weeks depending on how my schedule is. Thanks for watching everyone, and see you later.